Hello and welcome to Gemini Visions. I'm Mrs. Gemini.
And I'm Mr. Gemini.
And today we are doing a dual sync read. Give us a comment on how we should say that, but we are going to be doing, yeah, because it just sounds funny when you say sync read. I'm going to be doing the first card, Mr. Gemini will be doing the second card, and so on and so forth for a 6-card read. And then we are going to give our own interpretations and see how it comes out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get
Let's
started.
jump right in.
What's up, Gemini?
So this will be for the, I guess we'll call it the 25th to the 31st. We actually already shot one, but I couldn't get it to upload.
It was the only one that was just being
It's
so
the only one that
stubborn.
wouldn't upload, so...
That is stubborn. Are you feeling
see.
stubborn, Gemini?
Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces all got a bonus read. And so for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, we decided to do a synchronized read where we both draw for one reading.
Mm-hmm.
But we couldn't get you guys to upload, so...
It was crazy.
It was like 20 minutes, but I don't
We're
know.
also Geminis, and it was like a really good read.
Yeah, it was a pretty good
Really
read.
good.
It
Whoa,
was.
there's the first one.
It's number one.
Gemini. Judgment. Nice.
5 of Swords.
Alright.
And comment down below if you like the dual read like this.
Yeah.
We're playing with
We're
it.
just playing around with.
We like it. It
Yeah,
actually works really well for us.
We got Temperance. Oh
Man,
man.
you should quit drawing so super nice.
Super Arcana.
Super Arcana.
Major
I like
Arcanas,
Temperance.
Yeah.
Temperance is one of my favorites.
They're my bitches. I love.
Judgment's one of my favorites too.
I love my ladies coming out.
Because they feel like Temperance is a gift from the universe, and Judgment is a judgment from the universe. I mean, you have to use your own judgment too, but
and it's
they
going,
both have
it's
a
going with
divine
your,
feeling.
Yeah, Judgment is always going with your own. You know what I mean?
Ow!
Of course you know what I mean.
The 7 of Pentacles.
Nice.
So this is general too, so take it as it resonates.
First. There it is, and I bent it with my finger. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. It's beautiful.
Oh, the 5 of Pentacles.
I like working on things. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Alright, and the bottom of my deck is the 2 of Swords.
And I have the 8 of Cups.
Nice. Alright, why don't you get started, Mr. Gemini?
Alright, so if I go straight left to right, I got the 8 of Cups, and that seems to me like you're moving towards true fulfillment, something that really honestly feels like it fulfills you in an emotional sense. Maybe not just emotional, but with this reading and the cards on the backdrop here, it fulfills you in a sort of financial way. But with that, it feels like that movement has a sort of, like I said, a divine judgment behind it, where the universe is really guiding you towards this in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And I see you sort of there in that 5 of Swords energy, as though, I don't know, you're feeling as if you're leaving something behind in a lot of ways, but with the Temperance there, it's showing you to balance yourself, 100% balance yourself. The 5 of Swords isn't really a challenge card in my opinion.
Do you want to get a clarifier for the 5 of Swords?
I'll clarify it once I get through my little interpretation here. Spirit's helping me with. Temperance is going to lead you to a more stable and better position. Through Temperance, through balancing your mind and your body, and being patient in a lot of ways, you're going to learn to watch what you have grow with the 7 of Pentacles. And you're going to learn what it means to collaborate to grow those things with the 3 of Pentacles.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately going to bring you out of a position where you feel like you can't ask for charity.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways with that 5 of Pentacles.
Too, so
And I think ultimately,
I
think ultimately that 2 of Swords energy is you waiting to make a decision until, maybe you're waiting until September to decide on something.
Ooh, the right moment. Let's see
Yeah,
if we
the
get
right
some.
moment, so to speak. What are you seeing, Mrs. Gemini?
No, that was like as you were going, I'm like, yes. So with the Eight of Cups over on Mr. Gemini's side, I definitely see the abundance on both ends, both your emotional. I know emotional, maybe some of you are going through a trying time emotionally. I'm going to be honest, I am too. Just dealing with everything, just with this pandemic in our personal life. But coming into saying, well, this is, with the Judgment card, this is nobody else's story. This is nobody else's except for mine. And the people, like my children and my husband, Mr. Gemini. So this is nothing but our life. And I feel like this Five of Swords is kind of like the beginning stages of, and I don't want to put any diagnosis on it, but like depression, like a depressed blue area of your life where you're kind of separating yourself from asking for help. And
yeah, it is, and I'm sorry to interject.
Okay. Yeah.
It is in a lot of ways, and a lot of the Swords cards can be a card of isolation.
Yeah.
Sort of like putting
yourself. You're talking with yourself.
Yeah,
almost.
you're talking with yourself in your mind.
Or the self that you create inside of your mind.
But
your ego. There we go.
Your ego. Yeah, and it's.
And it's like hits to your ego,
and
which is
Five of Swords tends to
Yeah.
be a feeling of unjust actions, whether it's towards
Yeah.
other people or towards yourself. It's not like I'm sorry, Mrs. Gemini,
Go
but
for it.
he is walking away from what looks like a horrible situation where there's some magic happening here, and he's trying to take what he's got and be like, I'm out of this because this isn't right.
Yeah, this isn't right. Yeah, so I feel
it's unjust in a lot of ways, and Swords as an overall energy are about truth, integrity, and justice. Go ahead.
Yeah, so, and I think he's definitely trying to find his truths.
And a lot of them is, I'm about to cut my own path through this crap.
Yeah. So, and it goes hand in hand with this Judgment card as well, going into an energy. But, yeah, I do see it as you're shutting yourself away from something, and you're moving. You're definitely moving past it, because you're moving out of this energy that's emotionally and physically unstable. You understand that you cannot physically do it anymore, and you understand you cannot emotionally do it anymore. Without maybe changing your perspective, and that's where I think the Temperance card comes in and saying, you're your own worst enemy. What you're trying to do is build a life off of potentially expectations of other people or the outside world. Society has a very large impact on the way that we feel about ourselves, and it is designed to do that. But at the same time, society, you need to open up and be not only internally balanced, but externally balanced, meaning you gotta ask for help when you need to ask for help. And that's beautiful, holy crap. Two of Swords on the table as of now. But with this Temperance going into the Seven of Pentacles, I think you're going to realize that you have a lot more to sing a song about. You have a lot more to be grateful for, financially and emotionally, because we do have Cup cards in here. So I see like an all-around balance within our emotional and our physical realms. And then going into the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, I want to kind of put these together. I think you've tried to collaborate before, like in the past, and you've had a bad time with it. I think you came out like lesser in some way, in your mind, right? So if we don't get number one, we're last, right?
Right. You're not first, you're last.
Yeah. So.
I think that is, and if I may just put for some of you, that collaboration may have made you realize that the people that you were collaborating with weren't charitable.
Yeah, they
really were
stingy and
in their
greedy.
own thing.
Yeah,
they
instead
were
of
doing
it being
it
a
for
collaboration.
they were really just wanted to. Mrs. Gemini knows what I'm thinking, but they really were doing it for themselves, not for the charity.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't a good collaboration.
And I feel like you're an honest, kind person who is looking to do something genuinely without all of these other people's expectations, all these other what's the word? It's just other people's thoughts and feelings towards how you should live your life based on what their expectations are for themselves. And I think expectations are a huge letdown, but people are very selfish. And I think you've gotten into collaboration with some very selfish and self-centered people, to the point where right now you're kind of skeptical with this Two of Swords energy. You're a little skeptical about where you should be throwing, like instead of putting all of your energy into making this collaboration or this union work, I think that you're throwing your energy in the wrong areas. So you're saying, well, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket, even though I know that that's the right basket, which is smart, but you're still using a lot of your energy towards another basket of eggs, let's say. Let's say you've got a lot of chickens. No. Or a lot of hens. But so with the Two of Swords energy, I truly see it as you're putting your energy in all the, I don't want to say all the wrong places because I don't want to put any shame on the fact that maybe we become a little bit disorientated by our inner and our outer worlds. But I think that you're definitely, the energy that you want for this union, you only want it because you know that it's the right thing, but in the past you've been let down by certain, and it does seem really financial. So the Seven of Pentacles definitely, I see it as the start of something too, because it takes years for some trees to even bear fruit. So let's talk about a lemon tree or something. You know, it takes years for something to bear fruit. So I think that maybe coming into something that was already established, it was already there, and now you get to take care of it. Whatever that, it might be a home, it might be a new car, like a used car or something like that, or you know, a new position. You know, that you went from cashier to assistant manager very, very quickly or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to put it into a real world notion, but it really is the building of something new. I see it coming to you, or you realizing that you already had this, and it's probably the latter. You're probably like, oh my gosh, I've had this great idea in my head for so long, and I just finally got it down. I just started writing that book. I just started doing this. Like, wow, this is genius. So I think that you have a lot of really great energy coming in, and then another Two of Swords for the Five of Swords, to clarify the Five of Swords and the King of Cups. You've been too giving. You feel like you've been too giving with your love. And when you do that, when you stop being this King of Cups, you start losing where that love and where those feelings should go. Yeah. Which direction it should go, but you should never close that off.
I received that differently for some of you Geminis out there. The Five of Swords being clarified by this, and I'm not saying it's right over Mrs. Gemini. No. I'm saying what I got whenever
many different Geminis.
Yeah, whenever I picked them out, what I saw was some Geminis out there are waiting to make a decision to be the King of Cups. And that is, in a lot of ways, having a strong faith and spiritual connection and giving freely your love without recognizing the fact that people don't have to give it back. Just you can give it for free.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a cheat code for the rest of this right here. If you stop here at the Five of Swords, you stop being unjust to yourself and live in your justice.
Yeah.
You can skip all this other crap. You can decide to be the King of Cups and live your authentic self virtuously, trusting your intuition and your psychic connection with the universe and spirit. And you can freely give your love, and then you can sort of, you can not necessarily skip this stuff, but all the rest of it seems petty.
Yeah, and what it comes down to, and we don't want to not acknowledge anybody's pain. Maybe they're in a different stage. But this Five of Pentacles, I clarified, and the Hermit came out. And all that's saying is, you know the truth. Look inward. Quiet yourself from the outer world for a little bit. and go inward and know that you're safe internally. So when we feel that way, when we feel secure, because I think like fives, also the number 5 can also denote like some insecurities, I feel like, when I see a 5. Instead of feeling victorious or abundant, or secure, I really kind of think it comes down to security in yourself and in your position in this world. And I just want to let you know you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Right.
And unfortunately, that could be some terrible situation. I hope not, but sometimes we have to go through really bad things in order to learn certain things about ourselves.
Right. I wanted to clarify the 3 of Pentacles because I saw it.
But I mean like financially. Sorry, I mean like financially and things like that. Not like abusive relationships or self-harm. Nothing like that. I'm not denoting that.
Right. I hear that 100%.
Yeah.
See, I wanted to clarify the 3 of Pentacles because to me it came off as a collaboration, and a lot of times, not only is it a collaboration, but you like doing the work you do, and you like what comes from it.
Yeah.
So there's an enjoyment on both ends. Like I like to make candles, and I like the candles I make.
Yeah.
That's just an example.
Yeah.
But with that, I see that this 3 of Pentacles is actually a fresh new idea with this Page of Wands that you want to put forward in a career-minded sense. That you want to put forward with passion. And there is a collaboration involved with it, no doubt. But I got.
Well, I think it's also opening yourself up to the potential of having other people.
Right. And I would say that it's a fresh new idea that's got passion behind it, and that you know the secrets of how to make it work deep down, even though you may not be sharing it with other people. There's a bit of secrecy there, so when the collaboration comes about, you're
going to be keeping some things.
You're going to be keeping some things. You're going to keep some aces in the hole. Yeah. But that being said, it's ultimately going to lead to a sort of a sun here. The sun is my 3rd card, and that to me says it's sort of, there's a shining light on it. So the truth is going to be revealed that you are really quite adept at it, which the 3 of Pentacles already says you are.
And you're going to heal from this feeling.
Yeah,
from these
and it's going to bring you a lot of really positive emotional satisfaction, which is what you were at the very beginning of what I saw. Holy crap, there's 2 of Swords again. At the very beginning of what I saw is you moving towards emotional and stable fulfillment.
Yeah.
The 8 of Cups, he's not moving towards the 9 of Cups. He wants to move right over to the 10 of Cups.
Yeah.
He's not like, oh, I want to go to
he's
where.
Not looking for that extra step.
He's like, I want to go to where I want to be, and I know how to get there. I have a good idea of it anyway.
Make that stable foundation.
And he's got a big old wand in his hand, so he's 100% has the passion to go and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
And I kind of feel like it's heading into like an unknown territory too. Like headed into, I don't know what my 10 of Cups looks like. You know what I mean? I think we definitely need to have, as humans, a definitive idea of where we want our life to go, because I think we can lose ourselves very quickly.
Right.
And I'm one to talk.
Yeah.
But it's like what's happening in this last weekish of August, last weekish. I see something very beautiful coming about, something that you've really been trying to come to fruition.
You've probably been pressing towards it for a while.
Yes. Maybe just little inquiries or Google searches, a little bit of research, but I see it coming to you're bringing it.
I see it's almost like the divine has made the judgment to push you into the position
to make the right choice.
Yeah, where you need to,
you're worried
you've decided
about
you want to move,
choice.
and the divine is on the same page with you.
Yeah.
So through that, you need to become more just to yourself and others.
Yeah.
And you're going to find that answer through a harmonic balance in yourself, which is going to allow, in a lot of ways, for you to watch your pentacles grow through doing something you're passionate and good at via collaboration, which you know the secrets to, which is going to bring you out of feeling as if the world is uncharitable to you.
Yeah.
And no one wants to give you anything
you're
because
coming
you
out-
can
yeah.
actually go and get it yourself.
You're coming out of all of these energies.
And a lot of this can be found through, with this hermit on the table, through inner reflection. And that's going to help you make a decision that you're waiting on.
Yep.
That's what I'm getting, yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's going to be a lot of that financial idea that we have of stability and security, I think is going to go out the window, but I don't think it's going to go out the window in the sense like you're going to become irresponsible with newly found wealth or anything like that. I see it as you're going to be using what you have and the knowledge that you have of your life, and you're going to do it through love. And it's balance. It's
not
saying,
just
this
love,
is who
but
I
like
am, and this is how I'm going to
trust in your spiritual nature.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. It will not misguide you.
The
And at those
cups,
times when
yeah.
you think that you're misguided, it's really bringing you there because you're blind in certain areas. And that's why I love connecting to my spirit. That's why I love to connect with, my higher self as well. And doing tarot actually helps me stay within it, which is really nice. Stay nice and spiritual.
Right.
Because it's a direct connection, and I think that it's
you open yourself up to it,
Yeah.
to the channel, and you let those feelings come to you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. You allow yourself to be open.
We love it.
We really do.
We like doing it together at the same time.
I love this hermit
we
card
are
too.
so in tune with each other.
Yes.
Though.
Go inside. Use your inner wisdom with this owl and this tree. Go in and just know that you need to be connected to spirit, because you really do need to. You need to rebuild that connection. If there's any disconnect, finding that balance, All right. I'm going to do one more clarifier for this Two of Swords energy, because we've been getting Two of Swords a lot. So I want to kind of clarify on that Two of Swords. We're going to use this one. The Wheel.
We're getting a new cycle.
Let the choice be made. Make the choice. I see that as
it'll start a new cycle.
It's going to start a new cycle for you. Where are you going with this? Stop throwing your daggers at every which way. You know where you want them to go. If you don't, it's time to visualize, jot it down, whatever works for you. But that's beautiful. I'm so happy. Because we are both Geminis. So.
Beautiful. So
It's a little extra long of a read.
Wax and crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. It's not long because of favoritism.
No. No, it's just really...
we just happen to get a lot of messages from it. Universe didn't allow us to upload the original one, which was about 20 minutes. This one's already running out. 23 right now. No big deal, though. We don't want you guys to get bored.
No.
23 minutes is a long time to dedicate to one YouTube video, bro.
The double.
The double. Gemini status.
Spider. Travel will open up new possibilities and one special connection. Dang. And then Parrot. Let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. 100%.
And again, my
illuminate. Yeah.
Illuminate. My Moonology card was have faith in your dreams. The wax and crescent moon. Having faith in your dreams brings them to fruition.
Yes.
It makes them happen. Awesome, guys. Give us a like
and a subscribe.
Come back and go check out our channel.
Check out our other videos.
Our other videos. Yep. Share them out to other people. If you are familiar with your star chart, check out our other channels that would correlate with you.
Yep.
Awesome, guys. Good luck out there, Gemini.
Bye, guys.